I can't believe I forgot to turn on my own theme music.
Good job.
Yep. We were sitting in silence for like 6 minutes because I forgot my theme music.
Good job.
Well, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody who is sitting here in the silence questioning what was wrong with me.
I always question.
I mean, you hang out with me. At this point, if you don't know, I don't know what to tell you.
Does one any ever know?
Nope. But hey, we're what I think was the last chapter of Mischief Monday?
Proposedly.
Well, at least the last chapter of this game.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I believe, will be going to be a big one, I believe. You got anything to say?
Perpetually. I mean, we know that like fucking like Iris is the one perpetrating it all. It's crazy.
Yeah. And I think my character's about to die.
Do you think Tyrion's gonna die?
Yeah. With the way they're setting up, I mean, he's probably going to come back to life in some way, shape, or form, but that seems to be what they're setting up.
Absolutely fucking wild.
Alright. Well, let us continue then. Let's do this.
Okay. I've killed people. It always came so easily for me. I was good at it. A little too good. I've never felt the uneasiness that they all mentioned. Not even once. Maybe I'm some kind of unfeeling monster. You can solve murder easily, but you're kind of hopeless when it comes to people's hearts. Even with the high eye of Horus. But you've never treated me differently. At first I thought it was because you didn't see the real me. But then I realized that you were the one who saw me the most. It made me feel like I was the best version of myself. Solving murders with you. Walking around Rathum. Together. Even just talking to you. I feel at home when I'm with you. It's always my job to protect you, but you were the one that always made me feel safe. You brought light into my world. You've done the same for so many others. You could have done great things. You could have spent your entire life shining brighter. I really don't understand. Why would you throw it all away?
It's good to see you too. Ow! What was that for?
You know what it's for, you jerk. Do you know what I had to go through just to get you back?
Cue the doom music. What else was I supposed to do? Should I have just let you die?
Yes, that's exactly what you should have done. It's a lot better than gambling with your life.
I was never gonna go along with that. Do you even know me?
Oh my god, this is why I couldn't tell you the truth. I knew you'd do something stupid like this.
You know I always get to the truth in the end. All you did was make the process extremely frustrating.
I could have gotten away with it.
How? How would she have gotten away with it at this point? You're the lawyer. You probably could think of some way.
I don't know, man. This whole thing is weird.
Our daily lives include your time magic, my arcane, and a lot of bullshit we go through every day. And this is the weird stuff to you?
Yes.
Do we even have normal in our lives anymore?
I don't know anymore. This is weird, though.
Hmm. You can't even beat me at chess. How you gonna hide a murder from me? She scouted me. She couldn't even find a response. Then the anger slowly drained from her face.
So, how do you feel about the fact that it was Iris this whole time and not the prince? Because you suspected the prince at one point.
Maybe it's my bias towards royalty that made me think him for some reason.
Like he was so dumb when he's like, oh, "You have me as a suspect." I was like,
Looking back at it now, there could have been a
he's,
lot of jokes we made at that moment.
he's like such a fucking puppy dog.
Jeez.
Like it just didn't make sense. I can kind of understand. Like Celeste going about and doing this. I mean, it's a little bit less obvious because you couldn't really tell that Tyrion died. Because if Tyrion hadn't died, this deal would have never happened.
Hmm.
So I can understand a lot of stories will use the, oh, your best friend, your best confidant is gonna be the one to betray you. It's a common trope.
Hey. Man, I can't stand
Mind
tropes like that, to be honest. It's just so
you,
blatant.
I mean, that's the question. How do you feel about it in this context?
Well, we're not done. And one thing I learned is that you can get a lot of context, but there could always be something at the end that changes up things. So we'll keep seeing where we're going.
Yeah.
For now, my opinion is I get why she did it, but there are still some things that aren't adding up.
Such as?
Well, remember, the contract was pretty much made during Steelwind's, like, possession.
Yeah.
And what reason would Celeste have Celeste have to try and trick Steelwind to sign the contract when we aren't dead yet?
Yeah, that part's a little bit confusing, and it's implied that Skillwind has two contracts. Right?
That's actually what's keeping me from making an opinion just yet, because something telling me there's more than what we're seeing right now.
Where the fuck is Ruby?
I don't know. Let's keep going.
Tyrion, I killed Pierce.
I mean, nothing of value was lost for doing that.
Pierce is kind of an asshole, yeah.
I mean, you were hitting on him because you thought.
He's hot, but it doesn't mean he's not a bad person.
I mean, I think a lot of evil women are hot. Doesn't mean I don't think they're bad. You know what I mean? I know.
He was going to be executed in a month anyway. And what was his life when compared to yours? But when I looked at him just lying there, unconscious, felt something welling up inside me.
What?
I wanted him to experience a fraction of fear and the pain that my dad felt.
Based. I get you, girl. Based. What?
I don't say that.
Be honest. You wouldn't think the same thing if you ever met whoever did that to your mentor?
No, because I don't believe in that.
You say that, but let me tell you, the moment you're going to see that person, I think emotionally you're going to be different than what you're saying.
I mean, like, I presume that the angel that attacked me when I came back was the same person. I can't be 100% certain. But they got away.
So now we gotta finish the job.
No, I mean, I wasn't intending to kill them. I mean, that's how I was able to unlock that other form.
Hmm.
So, I don't know. It just led me to have more questions. Someone like him didn't deserve a peaceful death. So
Celeste.
you must hate me, don't you? Why couldn't you just let me die?
Hmm. I've been thinking a lot about the case over the last few months. I thought Pierce was pure evil, Von Sanctus too. But I started to realize that the world can be cruel sometimes. They may have chosen to be awful people, but it's not as if the system gave them any reason to stop. Theodore Redmond thought he was killing someone evil. Beatrice had everything taken from her, so she tried to take it back no matter the cost. Even Ruby, she only worked with criminals because of what nobility was capable of. So yeah, Rena, like I said, nobility are awful and they need to be destroyed.
I mean, they're also saying that, some people are being put into positions where where they don't have any other choice.
Hmm. Well, you can always do what somebody I know did. Wait for a sorcerer to break him out of a tower and take him away.
I mean,
Meanwhile,
that's
he
just running
kept
away from your problems.
Huh?
I mean, that's just running away from your problems.
Was either that or starve to death.
I mean, were they gonna let her starve to death?
You don't want to know
I'm not
the answer?
saying. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I believe that locking them up was a good thing. I'm just saying, was that really their intent? Do you know that for a fact?
She was 2 weeks without food. Barely any water when I met her. And ironically, I found her because I was trying to find out how to do time magic.
Wild. Should probably stop messing with that.
Hmm.
How you ended up getting. You have a bunch of problems.
Yeah. I haven't stopped thinking about what Von Sanctus almost did to my town. If his plan had succeeded and I knew about it, even I might have. Celeste, you were manipulated and tempted by demons just like they were.
You don't hate me then?
You are, and you'll always be extremely important to me. One betrayal won't change how I feel about you.
Tyrion.
I want to ban you. No matter where you go, we're going there together.
Tyrion, we might be heading to a pretty bad place.
Oh no, they're dragging her to Detroit!
Is that the worst place you can think of?
I'll take Australia over Detroit. That's all I can say.
I don't know. Australia's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, but people live there all the time. People are trying to get the fuck away from Detroit.
Are you kidding? People want to leave fucking Australia too. Have you seen the fucking spiders that they have?
Yep.
They're fucking scary as shit. And that's just the spiders.
Yeah, well, I'll just send a Florida man down there. We'll be fine.
I don't know. I think the Florida man would get fucked up.
The Florida man literally has videos of him literally yoinking a Tide Pod.
Yes, but have you seen the damage that a kangaroo can do?
Oh, I have. And I've seen a guy punch a kangaroo to get his dog back.
Fucking, they're terrifying too. You can't trust anything in Australia. Everything's trying to kill you.
You know what I'm afraid of more than a kangaroo? A fucking hippo.
Oh yeah, they're fucking terrifying.
People who know really about hippos are like, yeah, I get you. And people who don't know are like, wait, really? Those goofy things? No, trust me, chat.
They're fucking extremely territorial.
Extremely territorial, and they will literally crush a man's skull with their mouth pretty easily.
Forget you put your fucking hand too close. Goodbye hand, that's gone.
Yeah.
They're fast too.
Especially in water.
Mm-hmm. People think like they're slow creatures because they're so big, but no, they are not.
Which would you rather take? Dealing with the spiders of Australia or dealing with a bunch of angry hippos?
Time magic. I leave. I leave this horrible scenario where I have both of these two on either side.
Alright, well, let me give you another option. Would you rather deal with a bunch of silverback gorillas or deal with a bunch of poisonous snakes?
Oh, fucking silverback gorillas are fucking crazy too.
Not really.
I don't know. They could do fucking damage, man.
Yeah, but you also gotta remember, silverbacks ain't exactly gonna attack you unless you legit give them a reason. They're probably just gonna stay the fuck away from you. That's it.
But, I mean, it depends on the snakes. Some snakes are gonna stay away from you too.
Black mambas.
God, I remember there was this guy who was like, would you rather get bitten by a black mamba or a leatherback sea turtle?
Both options suck.
Yes, they both suck. But one gives your life bye-bye. The other one you can at least survive.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not one to celebrate a victory prematurely. But you're already admitting defeat. I won't go looking a gift horse in the mouth.
So, have we just summoned the dog yet or not yet? Nope.
Eris. I can't believe you brought me here. I'll never hear the end of this from my father.
Where are we?
The courtroom of the gods, some place where the truth and reality are determined. The court of Azathoth. I'll give you one last chance, Tyrion. You made a rash decision, but I can still send you back. So now we have another court.
I knew it.
What?
I didn't come here without a plan. I noticed something. The sadistically playful demeanor has been cracking since we brought Celeste onto the stand. You're nervous, aren't you? There's a reason you didn't want me to bring you here, and I'm going to find out what.
Your persistence was endearing at first, but now it's just irritating. I suppose we'll have to do this the hard way then. Don't say I didn't warn you. Chess pieces. You should have taken my offer when you had the chance. The only way to nullify my contract is to unequivocally prove that its conditions weren't fulfilled. So says the word of Asmodeus.
Asmodeus?
By his word, demons are incapable of speaking lies. This is my domain, Heavensborn.
Your contract may be a flaw, but that doesn't mean we can't. No. It doesn't matter if your contract is perfect. I'm not leaving here until you relinquish. That's not going to work. If disputing a blood contract was truly impossible, there would be no need for this court to exist. Demons are powerful, but they're not omniscient. Oh, that makes more sense, actually.
Mm-hmm.
If disputing a blood contract was truly impossible, there would be no need for this court to exist. Demons are powerful, but they're not omniscient. They can't possibly be aware of contradicting circumstances that may create it when they make the contract. You're hiding something. Something that you desperately want to keep hidden.
Oh, really now?
You try to confound the investigation by manipulating Celeste's memories, but the contradiction in her testimony proves one thing. She didn't see you and Beatrice into the prayer room until 2 p.m. at the earliest.
Your so-called contradiction is based on the testimony of LaFay Frege, yes. How are you sure that her testimony is reliable?
It's supported by the testimonies of Miriam and Lord Asclepius. They were all together at the time. The testimony is sound.
Oh, really? It looks like you've made a contradiction.
What?
And that illusion makes their testimonies unreliable. So says the word of Asmodeus. What?
An illusion? What kind of illusion?
Who knows? My statement still stands.
You can't just expect us to accept your claims without evidence.
I can't speak lies, Tyrion. The immutable fact is all the evidence I need. In this court, the only thing that matters is what's true and what's false. And the word of Asmodeus says that LaFay's testimony is unreliable. LaFay's, but not the others. Because she can't lie.
Exactly.
She only said LaFay's argument.
She could just say whatever she wanted without having to prove it in any context, but she only said that LaFay was tricked. She didn't specify any exact time. Was there something else that proved LaFay didn't begin her search till 2 p.m.? Oh, yeah! Where is it? There. The Trap King, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
At 2 p.m., Aster Wormguard went to pay his respects. Unbeknownst to him, there was a glyph of contingency. And it was also an illusion. Regardless of when it happened, LaFay and her party went to search for Beatrice after you two went missing. Did you confirm or deny that?
Do you mind, kitty?
Huh?
My cat.
Ah.
One of my cats, anyway. I won't deny it.
Perfect. Whoever set that trap, they set it to trigger whenever Aster approached the father's body, and it didn't trigger until 2 p.m. LaFay and the party were about to search for Beatrice when the Kingsguard informed them of what happened. The Kingsguard did this immediately after the trap was spun. Since LaFay was about to begin a search when this happened, Beatrice couldn't have gone missing until that time.
You're predicting that on the testimony of the king.
Not just him, Eris. Several members of the Kingsguard witnessed this.
True, and that's why I'll be responding with this. So says the word of Asmodeus.
But how? The testimonies came from multiple people. Are you saying that the trap was sprung earlier than that?
Don't you remember, Tyrion? I can manipulate memories of people who have a blood contract with me, but I'll give you a little clue. So says the words of Asmodeus. Multiple nights.
What the
Who
hell?
the fuck does she have contracts with?
What?
I tampered with their memories. You can't trust the accounts of what happened.
How many people did you make contracts with?
The Lady Steelwind has been investigating my work for the last few months. But I have had talent in Wyvern Guard for far longer than that. I've been preparing for this for quite some time.
But even the Kingsguard?
No one is safe from temptation. Everyone has a price. Your girlfriend knew that better than anyone.
Still, there has to be something. I still have more evidence.
Oh, really? Whose testimony will you be relying on this time? You can't present all the evidence you want. Oh, cat. Get your butt out of my face.
Cat.
Most of what you have is based on eyewitness accounts. Yeah, this cat is being super fucking needy right now.
Even so, you can't have possibly made a contract with everyone there.
Oh my god, cat. Get off of me, please. Let's check that again, shall we?
Cat.
Yep. Oh, this cat is needy. Super needy right now.
Okay, I know that is an impossibility, Rena.
It's possible. So she says it's possible.
No. No, it's not. You want to know how? Because I'm there, remember? I didn't make a contract with her. So that removes the word impossible in there.
I mean, she said possible, but it's not fact. Are you kidding me? Possible does not mean it's fact. It just means that I could have. Or she believes she could have. At least that's my interpretation of it.
Rena?
I said that line, didn't you hear me?
Oh. But you only said it's possible. You never said it had actually happened.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. You're the one disputing my contract, Tyrion. The burden of proof is on you.
That's completely ridiculous. How could I possibly verify a statement like that?
It's simple. Issue a divine edict for each person who is in the cathedral.
What?
Oh, cat. Stomped on my arm.
Oof.
You know he can't do that. That sounds more like your problem than mine. Nothing to say, Tyrion. Isn't this the part where you present some groundbreaking piece of evidence?
As long as the statement stood, I had to doubt every piece of testimony I gather. Everyone in the cathedral could have been compromised except Aster. I know he didn't have a blood contract with you.
I suppose you're right. So are you going to use his testimony? He couldn't observe much from that force cage. Do you understand now? We were never meant to win this game, but I suppose I should be thankful for you for entertaining me this long. This is the most fun I've ever had, and I truly mean that. Tyrion.
Come on, there had to be something I could use. But all the testimonies I gathered could potentially be more lies created by her.
Tyrion, you have to say something.
My strength was fading. The divine light inside me was dimming. I could feel the weight of her presence dragging me to the ground.
See, so she even admits that she doesn't have a contract with Esther. This has always been a conquest of power, willpower, and it looks like you were found lacking. No.
I recall what happened during Beatrice's trial. I wasn't sure if it was a dream or something else, but I heard my mother's voice. Mom, please. I need your help. Please, just tell me what to do. I heard nothing back. I knew this was a long shot, but I still held up hope. However, Iris was a being who wrapped herself in layers upon layers of lies. She had the power to make me doubt everything. The witness testimonies, even the physical evidence I possessed could be fabrications. How could I possibly argue against someone like that? It's not fair. It's not fair, Miss Tamoya. They're not even bothering to investigate the crime properly.
Well, of course they're not. If they did, they'd be forced to admit that the client was innocent.
How are you calm right now? Is this what it's always like? How are you supposed to win like this? They can just keep changing the narrative however they want.
They can, and that's exactly how I'll beat them.
What?
Look, Cuthbert, almost every part of the system is against us. But there's one advantage to have over the prosecution. And that's pure and objective logic.
Logic?
Tyrion, the prosecutor does all sorts of things to validate their case. They present the evidence, they call the witness, and they use those pieces to create conclusions. They create a box and throw a bunch of facts into it. They tell the court that everything within the box is the truth. And conversely, that makes everything outside of it a lie.
But how does that help us?
You'll point out contradictions in their case. That makes them throw more and more facts into the box to keep their case consistent. But if even one fact in the box is false, the entire thing falls apart.
But surely they'll realize what you're doing. What if they play dumb and refuse to add anything to the box?
Well, you can force them to.
What?
You can present your own truths and force the prosecution to either accept or deny them. By doing that, you decide the term of the battle. You control what goes into the box.
I don't know if I'll ever get the hang of it.
Don't worry. You've always been a sharp kid. I know you'll do great things. So don't give up.
Iris' last statement hinged on the time that Beatrice disappeared. She could only change Celeste's memories to make her think everything happened earlier, which can only mean one thing. Beatrice Frege did not go missing before 2 p.m.
What was that? Oh, whoops.
I said...
Oh, and those wings come out.
Beatrice Frege did not go missing before 2 p.m. So says the ward of Horus.
What?
I felt myself filled with the radiant power of Horus. It was the same sensation I felt at Haroldson's gallery last month. I could feel the divine light of the upper plane spreading through me.
Tyrion, you have wings.
Mine are better.
Ah, so this is a wing waving contest now.
No, it's just me wanting to stroke my own ego. Wait, really? Okay, to be fair, Celtro, they are delicious.
No. Marry even what?
I spun around slowly, only catching a glimpse of the golden wings that sprouted from my back. I didn't even notice, but my feet weren't even touching the ground anymore.
Ew. Where did you learn how to do that?
I just chuckled.
How could I be so goddamn funny?
You know, I've been wondering something, and it's been bothering me for a while. If demons like Barnaref existed, then surely angels did as well. How could it be the only person left to stand in your way? There had to be someone out there who could stop you. An immortal angel? A holy warrior? Something. I'm a defense attorney, for crying out loud. I'm not qualified to fight a demon.
That's right, you wretch. I have lived 1,000,000 of your pathetic lifetimes. I am a god.
Yeah, you are. And I don't see any angels or paladins rushing in to help us, so I guess I'll have to do. And this is my skill set. Man, king or god, you're not leaving here with Celeste's soul. Not gonna laugh?
I did. Did I come through?
No.
Yeah, I did an evil cackle.
Try again. Maybe it didn't go through because it was not picking up.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's definitely not picking up.
Yeah, no, I did it.
Huh. Sounded more like you were coughing.
Nope.
Yep, it's definitely not picking up.
Yeah, see, I'm laughing.
I mean, I see your model moving, but I don't hear it coming out.
Super weird.
Maybe it was too loud?
Not even that loud.
Maybe you gotta do it closer to the microphone.
My mic is literally, like, not that far away from my face.
Mm.
I think it's just my mic is peaking.
Ah.
It's probably Discord, honestly.
Hmm.
Discord has noise suppression on it.
What happened? Celeste?
I'm here.
Okay, that one we heard.
See, that was like a different type of laugh.
Ah.
Since you so graciously bared your soul to me, perhaps I should respond in kind. I am the Lord of Shadows, sovereign of the Sixth Circle. I am the question that gnaws at every answer. I am the creeping blight feeding off the arrogant as they crumble from within. I am... Seltro, do you still find that sexy?
It's Celtro. It has a
Here's
whole...
Later,
It's
the Empress
good.
of Discord. So says the word of Asmodeus. Seltro, does that do that for you?
What?
What is that thing? This image is like animated.
Yeah.
Outro! How does this make you feel? Do you mind, cat? This cat just wants me to pet them. I know, you're such a good boy. Did you two honestly think that my true form was that of a teenage girl?
Not gonna lie, if I was a god and my true form was a teenage girl, I'd be pissed.
I mean, she's not really a god, she's a demon, right?
Well, she's calling herself a god.
She calls herself a god, but she's like a fucking demon.
That is a lot of purple, though.
No, I am older than time itself. It feels liberating to break free from the weak mortal shell.
So this is what you really look like. It suits you.
I prefer the girl. Why, thank you.
Doesn't matter what form you take. Whatever you are, I'm taking Celeste's soul back.
Kick her ass, Tyrion. Come then. Let me carve out your soul and mount them to the fields of Malmioge. So true.
I need to be careful. I was bound by the same rules as her now. I couldn't tell lies in this form, even accidentally. Why don't we pick up where we left off? I've established that Beatrice didn't go missing until 2 p.m.
What fuck? She's a shapeshifter like me.
I wonder, why would you go so much trouble as to make me doubt that? When she gave her testimony, Celeste said that Eris and Beatrice entered the prayer room at 1:40 p.m. But from Axima declared, I knew Beatrice didn't disappear until 2 p.m. Eris clearly changed Celeste's memories, but for what purpose? No, because Eris needed Celeste to believe the events occurred earlier.
Misaligned with the contract time?
Yeah. I believe you needed Celeste to think that the events happened much earlier. Staying quiet? That won't work this time. Celeste McCoy remembered the attack occurring much earlier than it actually did. So says the Ward of Horus. Nothing to say? You can't stay quiet forever.
Foolishness. I did not need her to think that specifically. I simply wanted to confound your ability to deduce what actually happened.
That may be, but I think you had a specific reason to move her timeline back. So says the Ward of Horus. An event occurred that required Eris to change Celeste's memory. The one time you are fucking useful, and it is when you died. The murder of Von Sanctus.
Yeah, Von Sanctus' murder.
It was the death of Lord Von Sanctus.
Hi, Rio.
Hey, Rio, how you doing?
Hi.
Well, at least that foolish fop can actually be useful for once. You needed Celeste to think that she signed the contract much earlier than 2 p.m. That's because Lloyd Von Sanctus occurred at 2:05 p.m. Which would imply that you killed me, convinced Celeste to sign a contract, and made Celeste trick Arya into signing another contract. All in the span of 5 minutes.
Putting the kiddos to bed. How old are they?
If that's true,
I don't remember if you told me.
Could it be possible that Celeste isn't the patron? It's the only logical conclusion. The timeline is far too short. Even if you remember being tricked by her, we can't trust your memories. Isn't that right, Eris?
Foolishness. Your desperation is almost pitiful. 2 and 3.
Aw.
Little babies.
Don't let them watch us. We're too crazy.
Probably not.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't recommend it. I'll respond to that so there's no room for doubt.
Yeah, I swear like a sailor, and Rena does a lot of jokes that involve the words ass.
And pegging.
Exactly.
Celeste McCoy was the person who gave Arya Steelwind that blood contract. So says the word of Asmodeus. Anyway. Is something wrong? I know the truth is hard to accept sometimes, but Celeste did betray Arya's trust.
She always spoke in technicalities. I couldn't take the claim at face value, but this could be a trick. I could declare outright that Celeste wasn't a patron, but if I was wrong about that, I'd most definitely die. First, I would need to assume that Celeste wasn't a patron. What would logically follow from that? If Celeste wasn't a patron, the contract would have already been signed. I already concluded the blood contract was disguised as a normal legal document. I recall something happened before we entered the prayer room. What was it? Oh! Like, that just makes the most sense, honestly. As she skittered away, I saw something fall out of her pocket. It was a runestone.
Oh, Arya dropped something.
As Celeste went to pick it up, she accidentally activated it. An image of some evidence appeared for a brief moment, but Arya quickly snatched it from Celeste's hands.
Wait, is that why you've gathered everyone here today? Celeste, don't just Oh, that's you.
Celeste, don't just invade her privacy like that.
Don't be like that. I'm really happy for you.
Would Arya have taken a picture of that contract? If it were disguised as a legal document, taking a picture would have been illegal. But if a picture of the contract had been in Arya's runestone, she technically handed it to her. But that didn't necessarily mean she wasn't the patron either.
Is something wrong? You look conflicted.
No, from the very beginning, she'd been trying to get in my head. She thrived on doubt and mistrust, but I've always known from the beginning. Celeste would never betray Arya like that.
Are you married, Ryu?
Celeste McCoy is not the patron described in Arya Steelwind's blood contract. So says the word of Horus. There's a large empty space at the top half, only a few at the bottom. For the intentions of this contract, the person who handed the contract to Arya Steelwind will be referred to as the patron. By signing the contract,
You're single and have 2 kitties? Wow. What a good single dad. Ugh, even now you trust her that much. Wait, but that means...
You didn't betray Arya Steelwind. She only manipulated her memories after the fact. She wanted to make you think you did that.
So, it's not my fault?
It isn't. But that had far more unsettling implications. Someone else was the patron, but who was it? One move at a time, the endgame will reveal itself in time. Celeste was the one who secured Arya's compliance and cooperation. Doesn't that make her contract flawed? Huh?
So who did, then? I mean, there's a ton of knights. Maybe the one knight? The head guard or something?
I was right? Rena,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to think honestly for a second. And legit, remember how Celeste acted? And think about, why would Arya sign a contract? I think you're going to hate the answer.
No.
Yes.
No. But no.
It just makes the most logical sense.
No, but he's such a fucking puppy dog. That doesn't make sense. That's just fucking convoluted.
And everything we have done so far isn't?
No, I hate this. If that's what this is, I hate it and I think it's awful.
Let's keep going.
Why? What would be the fucking motive?
Let's just keep going.
No fucking way. Okay. Boop, boop. I'm gonna poke you in the butt. Your mother left me 2 months ago. She's supposed to have weekends. Supposed to? Does that mean she doesn't come pick up her kids? You have primary custody of them? What a shitty... I'm not trying to fucking say anything bad about anybody I don't know, but like, that seems terrible to me. Usually mom gets primary custody from my experience.
No, I can't say anymore.
Please, I thought you were an attorney. I see. Interesting. I mean, that isn't unheard of, just unusual. What about her parents? Does she not have parents in the picture? The contract states that Celeste would engage in actions deemed necessary to secure the compliance and cooperation of Arya Steelwind.
It was him, wasn't it?
Oh, I hate it. I don't think it's a good twist. Also, you don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to. Like, I'm genuinely curious, but if you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to tell me. Depends on the motives, I guess. No further actions were necessary. She was already under my influence by then.
But that means none of this is her fault.
Think again, Heavensborn. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you've been dealing with such a that's not an easy situation to be in. Neither Arya Steelwind nor Beatrice Frege were directly responsible for the death of Garrett Pierce. So says the word of Asmodeus. That means that they may have had only Pierce. That doesn't mean that the other two or the other people were they were not involved in their death.
Right. There's still the death of Pierce.
Yeah, just not the death of Pierce. They weren't responsible for that one.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't matter who's responsible for the massacre as a whole. What is this? Everyone's hanging out in my streaming room now? Here, all that matters is the validity of the contract. Yeah, no, now Noelle came in my office. So now I have 2 cats on me.
Then your dog's about to walk in soon.
Oh, she's already in here. She's always in my office.
Oh, okay.
Nope, but I love them kids, and I'm gonna try to only do the best for them, working on getting back.
You act like you're in control of the situation, but you've been nervous ever since I began disputing your contract. You're hiding something, aren't you?
I'm proud on you for stepping up for your kiddos. You can say that for sure.
The second paragraph is vague, but what about the first and third paragraphs? Something is off here.
Yeah, it's like an Ace Attorney inspired game, but with demons and angels and shit.
Yeah.
And dragons.
Wait. Is it possible that I didn't die?
Are you still in denial? I thought you were ready to die to save your beloved Celeste.
Answer the question, Eris. We can't trust Celeste's memories. The memory where she confirmed my death could all be a fabrication.
You wish to cling to that hope? Then let me state it plainly for you. Celeste McCoy did, in fact, observe that Tyrion Cuthbert was dead. I did not alter that memory. So says the word of Asmodeus. I'm sorry, Tyrion.
How did you revive me, Eris? Did you even have the power to resurrect people from the dead?
Who do you think you're talking to? Of course I do. But if you doubt me, why don't you declare that Tyrion Cuthbert never died?
Oh yeah, thanks for helping me set up the rod so I can try and get more cash easily.
Aw, that's no nice.
Knowing her, she could be baiting me into telling a lie. But it was like equally she was bluffing.
If you still doubt I resurrected you, I'll state this. Beings of my power are able to resurrect people from the dead. So says the word of Asmodeus. But she doesn't say that. She says beings of my power are able. That doesn't mean she did.
Like, there's a difference between saying sorcerers of my caliber can cast massive firestorms within cities versus me saying, oh, I casted that firestorm over that city because their mayor was a dick.
Yeah.
Notice that there's a
major
major difference.
Distinction.
Yeah.
Wordplay is a funny thing.
Why would you need to specify that beings of your power can do that? Is it possible that it's not a simple or easy feat to accomplish? Oh, you're not going to answer the question now, are you? For example, would Murderniff be able to resurrect a person from the dead using a contract? Let me save you some trouble. I'll save it for you. The Empress of Discord cannot resurrect people easily. So says the word of Horus.
That's not the same as saying that it's impossible for me to do it.
But it would require a large amount of effort on your part.
Perhaps, but recall my previous declaration. Celeste was there. And by all accounts, she concluded you were dead.
How thoroughly did you check me?
I had experience in first aid. It wasn't good. You weren't breathing and your heart had stopped. She tried to resuscitate you for several minutes, but to no avail.
Right. There was no way my body could survive that long naturally without oxygen and blood flow. And Eris just confirmed that Celeste spent several minutes trying to resuscitate me. But there had to be more to this than I was seeing. Well, duh. Rena.
The fuck?
I'm pretty sure there's a common spell we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Dead Ringer. Oh, sorry, OTF2 habit. Feign death. If we got it. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
You may have been able to resurrect me, but you had a far easier way to create that scenario. And luckily for you, Beatrice was right there and under your control.
You have to already be unconscious, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Beatrice can resurrect people from the dead?
No, the opposite is actually true. Beatrice Frege casts Feign Death on Tyrion Cuthbert. So says the word of Horus.
What?
I'm sorry, Celeste, but I was never dead. She just used a spell to trick you.
No. It's everything I did. It was for nothing. But that means you never resurrected him. He was never dead in the first place. The contract only said that he was apparently dead. All I did was revive him by making Beatrice release her spell, which allowed him to wake up.
That eliminated the first paragraph as a possible weak point. And that only left the death of Garrick Pierce at Celeste's hand. Something happened to Pierce, didn't it? What are you hiding?
Whatever could you be talking about?
Your contract says Celeste must bring about the demise of Garrick Pierce by her own hand. Since you wrote that contract, that must have been your intent from the beginning. So why are you so nervous? Something went wrong, didn't it? If you want to stay quiet, I'll just... All this could be an elaborate trick. I need to be careful. I need to find out exactly what went wrong. The only person who knew what truly happened in the room was Eris, but that could still be used to my advantage. Is it possible that Celeste didn't kill Garrick Pierce?
Are you serious? He's the man who killed her adoptive father, and he was originally slated to be executed next month. She didn't have a rational reason not to trade his life for yours. Yeah, as bad as it sounds, it would have been an easy choice for me.
She may have wanted to, but something else might have happened. Perhaps Beatrice or Arya misinterpreted one of your commands and killed him against your wishes.
Foolishness. How tedious do you plan to make this? Neither the Empress Discord, Ares the Wind, nor Beatrice Frege killed Garrick Pierce. So says the word of Asmodeus.
Well, what if you forced Celeste to kill him? She signed the contract already. You had control of her at the time. The contract states that she needed to kill Pierce of her own volition and agency.
Do you honestly think that I made a foolish mistake like that? Celeste McCoy had complete control of her actions till Pierce died. So says the word of Asmodeus.
What if someone else killed Garrick Pierce on accident? Maybe a member of the Kingsguard who survived and entered the prayer room.
Try again, Tyrion. Garrick Pierce's death was not an accident. It's intentional and committed with malice. And while I'm at it, Celeste, Tyrion, Beatrice, Arya, and I were the only creatures in the room with Garrick Pierce when he died. So says the word of Asmodeus. Do you understand now? Did you kill her? Did you maybe kill Pierce?
I know who killed Pierce.
I can refute any possible explanation you have about Pierce's death, but the truth of the matter is, Garrick Pierce's death occurred because Celeste McCoy's actions. Those are the word of Asmodeus. That doesn't mean that she committed the murder. That just means she did something that caused somebody to murder Pierce.
Or, Rena, hear me out. What if the person who killed Pierce was Pierce? Think about it honestly for a second. We weren't supposed to get that letter, right?
So he killed himself
Might have been.
with with malice. He killed himself with malice
Think about it
out of
honestly.
self.
Exactly.
Oh no, it's weird. Have you given up? Have you finally extinguished the light of hope within you?
I can't believe it. I can't believe you fell for that.
What?
You never thrown consecutive declarations at me like that before. It's because I'm getting close, isn't it?
Mm.
Octuasa masika tosopai. Oh yeah, you don't speak Orc, do you?
No.
It's a rough translation for it, but basically it says only a coward jumps off a cliff out of pure spite.
Never heard that one.
Think about
I
it
don't really
like,
hang out with orcs.
huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't really hang out with orcs.
You can freely manipulate Celeste's memories of what happened, and I don't have any evidence that implies what actually transpired in the prayer room. The only person who could tell me that was you.
What?
You thought you could overwhelm me by shooting down all my theories? But all you did was tell me the exact state of the room where Garrick Pierce died. And now I can figure out what actually happened.
Wait.
The person who killed Garrick Pierce was Garrick Pierce himself. Eris Eliminator, Empress of Discord?
No, stop this.
I'm not sure what would possibly drive him to do something like that. But when he was in the prayer room, Garrick Pierce chose to take his own life.
What?
You know what that means, don't you? But for the sake of it, I'll state it in a way that makes it abundantly clear.
Stop this. Stop this right now.
Celeste McCoy did not bring about the demise of Garrick Pierce by her own hand. So says the Ward of Horus. The conditions of the contract were impossible for Celeste to fulfill. This renders it logically invalid. And that's checkmate, Eris.
You filthy little.
You're back? Does that mean you... I successfully voided Celeste's blood contract. I looked inside my statue, opening the folder which has been keeping Celeste's blood contract. There was only ash inside of it now. But you're still alive? How?
You.
Her face was tightened in pure contempt and rage, but she wasn't looking at me this time.
Me? You little bitch. I could have accepted losing to Heavensborn, but you... What are you even talking about? Tyrion's the one that beat you. Wait. Would I ever remember what really happens now? Tyrion, please wake up. You can't... This can't be. It appears he is quite dead. It appears he is quite dead. Not he is dead. You. You should be more careful, Celeste. You might hurt someone if you swing that dangerous thing around. I was right about you all along. Should have never trusted you. I like your enthusiasm. But there's still something you can do to save...
What is this?
Do you feel a pit of dread in your chest? It's the same fear my dad felt after you stabbed him. And with his life, you'll have your beloved Tyrion back. What are you waiting for? End him, Celeste. I can't.
What?
What are you talking about? Tyrion, he wouldn't want this. He never has to know, Celeste. I can protect you from his Eye of Horus. That doesn't matter. You can't do it. It's just... The man killed your father. Not to mention he's a dead man walking. You've lived a lifetime killing people. What's one more person?
I won't suffer your self-righteous pity, bastard.
Don't misunderstand me. Right now, I want nothing more than to end your worthless life. But Tyrion ideals are what saved me. Part of him is wonderful and beautiful. I could never betray those ideals, not even if it's to save him. You're actually serious, aren't you? You'd seriously sacrifice him for that? You won't do it. I'm not gonna sign that contract.
Contract? Ah, I see now.
What?
So you're his little consort, aren't you? Fikawa.
Wait, get out of the way, you idiot. Drop that weapon, Pierce. Don't be stupid.
The only stupid one here is you, bastard! You should have known from the beginning. No matter what you chose, they were never gonna let me live.
They?
Every choice I make is mine alone.
Wait, stop.
I'll see you all in hell.
Damn it. Menace. Are you trying to heal him? Damn it, he aimed straight for his heart. No. Come on, you waste of human flesh, wake up. I need you alive. What the hell did you just do? Kyrsa's dead and I signed her stupid contract. Now bring Tyrion back. No. No. Pierce was dead anyway, so I thought I would catch her on a technicality, but I never realized what I actually did. You signed a faulty contract, one drafted by me. Where do you get off acting like you're any better than them? Pierce ain't no bitch. Time to fish. What? Ideals? Righteousness? Don't give me that bullshit. I could have accepted losing to a Heavensborn. But you're human, and you're a goddamn killer. All of you, of your rotten, you disgusting cores. You tear out each other's throats. I gave you the smallest reason to. Tyrion is the only person here with a trace of the celestial self-righteous morality.
If that's what you think of them, you really don't know anything about humanity. Celeste is far more than what you're saying. She's far more caring and empathetic than I am. I could never even come close. And it has nothing to do with whether I'm a heavens born or she's a human. But I think I understand you a little more, Eris.
Is that so?
Let me ask you a question, Eris. Did you feel any amount of satisfaction when you killed my mother?
What? Oh, you figured that out, did you?
When you went on a little tirade about how much you enjoy killing Heavensborn, I had some suspicions.
And how does that feel, Tyrion? The person who killed your mother, the person who ruined your entire life, standing right before you. What did you have to say? Nothing to say. Say something, damn it.
I think I only feel for you now is pity.
Oh, that's rich. You pity me? Your existence is infinitesimally moment of my eternal existence.
And yet, you put all of this effort into making me suffer. Well, was it everything you imagined it could be? Did it satisfy you at all? I bet you didn't feel anything when you killed my mother. It was just another drop of evil into your empty soul.
I was excited. It was far too simple. It didn't truly make her suffer. That's why I didn't.
Oh, is that right? Well, what if you did succeed in throwing me into despair? Would you have felt of any satisfaction then?
Of course, I...
Demons can't tell lies, Eris. You can't lie to us, and you can't lie to yourself.
No, that can't.
And that's why I pity you. You were fated to be like this from the moment of your creation, weren't you? That's why you hate humanity so much. You envy us.
What did you just say?
You're envious of humanity. You didn't grow. You didn't change. You can't become a better version of yourself. You're right. Your existence probably will be eternal. You'll be eternally evil. You'll also be eternally unhappy and eternally pitiful. That's why you envy us, because you'll never be free from that fate.
That's completely...
You can't say it, can you? You can't refute my claim because it would be a lie.
You know what? Maybe you are right. Maybe I'll never be satisfied. Maybe I won't feel any satisfaction from killing you. You good?
Yeah, I can read it. Can you?
No.
It says, but I'm still going to try. Try it in your most messed up word.
But I'm still gonna try.
To thank you would threaten violence in my presence. Arrogant witch. This isn't the end for a creature like her. She'll be back one day. Yet, you look no more perturbed. We're not done here. There's something I need to tell all of you. Are you serious? The patron is still unknown to us, but with Celeste's contract voided, she would have her real memories back. Do you remember what happened in the prayer room? You were the only person who witnessed one of the deaths.
I've been really trying to remember what was on Oyer's contract when I caught a glimpse of it. But I think that's the memory Iris manipulated the most.
It's possible that she needs some time to fully recover from the Empress's demonic influence. But we don't have that kind of time. The demon led us around in circles the entire morning. Not to mention that we lost nearly an hour due to Cuthbert's disputing that contract. It's just past noon. Right, we have less than 3 hours before every magical trace of the crime scene disappears. Could you try testifying? Maybe reviewing everything will help jog your memory?
Okay, I'll do my best.
Just to tell us what you remember, Celeste. Any detail might help, whether it's true or false.
Okay. I think I remember now. We went to meet with Pierce at 1:50 p.m. and heard the commotion outside at 2:20 p.m. I saw Arya attacking the guards there, and I fought her about 15 minutes before she broke past me. When I followed her into the prayer room, I found her there with Beatrice and Iris. They knocked Arya, Tyrion, and Pierce unconscious. I checked Tyrion's body and thought he was dead, but Beatrice just cast feigned death on him. Anyway, Iris offered her deal to me, but I couldn't go through with killing Pierce. I think you know the rest. A few minutes after Pierce died, Aster, the Inquisition, and the King's Guard showed up to arrest Arya.
Only the times of each event have changed. Her testimony remains the same. Even if there's nothing apparently significant, I still like to cross-examine her. Go ahead, then. Sorry, Rena, you're gonna hate me.
I don't know, it just doesn't make sense.
At 2:20, he was stuck in a cage.
Mm-hmm.
However, the trap triggered by casting Firebolt. This created fresh traces. Possible to tell which glyph contingencies. But this seems like the right one. Objection! Wait, what? What is it, Mr. Cuthbert? Celeste, are you sure Aster showed up only a few minutes after Pierce died?
Yeah, I remember that part pretty well. Iris seemed really worried about being seen by them.
Have you figured something out, Mr. Cuthbert? It's just that. May I remind you that we are extremely pressed on time? Out with it! Stop wasting our time! Celeste, Garrick Pierce died at 2:45 and Aster showed up in the prayer room only a few minutes afterwards?
Yeah, where are you? Wait.
That raises a big question. How did Aster enter the prayer room around 2:45 when he should have been trapped in a force cage until 3 p.m.?
Wait, you're not serious, are you?
McCoy's memories are clearly unreliable. My men all reported His Majesty led them to the prayer room after he exited the force cage. Normally that would be more concrete when compared to Celeste's testimony, but we can't trust their testimony. What are you talking about? While I was disputing Celeste's contract, Eris declared that she made contracts with multiple members of the King's Guard. What? They were working together with her. And if these contracts were structured similarly to Celeste, she may have had the ability to manipulate their memories. That means they could have intentionally or unintentionally lied during questioning. How could they have let this happen? That's still ridiculous. Are you saying that everyone who remembered seeing His Majesty in the Force Cage had their memory manipulated? No, I think there was a simpler explanation. And what would that be? His Majesty must be a powerful mage. Wouldn't he know how to cast Major Illusion? If he had placed an illusion inside a force cage, he could take advantage of the chaos and contract the King's Guard to slip away. Even if we assume that's how he escaped in an inescapable force cage, how did Aster know how to head to the prayer room? Alright, understand your point. But do you understand what you're implying? I'm not trying to imply anything. I'm just stating the facts we know. We know that a human, whether willingly or otherwise, worked with the Empress of Discord to orchestrate this massacre. He deeply trusted by Arlia's Steelwind. So much that she didn't even think twice about signing a contract that he gave her. There's only one person who meets that criteria. Aster de Wormguard, the reigning king of our kingdom. Quiet, all of you. Mr. Cuthbert, do you understand the weight of this accusation? You're claiming that the king collaborated with a demon. I do, but I'm hoping this is all a misunderstanding. After all, Era's goals seem to be enough beyond sowing as much discord as possible. She made us believe Celeste and Arya were both murderers. If Aster had information that could save Arya, we had to find it. Very well then. I suppose it's only right then, with everything that had transpired, that the king should be allowed to explain himself. Kingsguard, please escort His Majesty to the stand. Thank you for cooperating, Aster. Well, of course, I understand your position, Mr. Cuthbert. I'm hoping you could shed some light into how Arya came to be under the blood contract in the first place.
It's like finding out that Owen was actually responsible for Alcida's death by manipulating the angels. Ain't no fucking way.
I hate to admit it, but I'm with you on this one, Rena. As much as he's like a slimy little trickster, I don't see him doing that.
He likes... I mean, he liked Alcida.
I have an easier chance to believe that it's his mom that did it.
See, I don't know. I like had the impression that Alcida and her were on good terms with each other, but I don't fucking know with her.
Oh, they were rolling around in the bed. Got it.
What?
Mm.
That's some wild accusations right there.
It's possible Era's trick use somehow made you carry out the massacre. There has to be something we're not seeing, despite what the evidence points to. Evidence? Are you referring to Celeste's testimony? I'm sorry to say this, but can we even trust her testimony? She's no longer under the effects of blood contract, which you claim no longer exists, but only you have the power to manifest them in the first place. What are you getting at? I'm sorry, Mr. Cuthbert, but I suppose what I mean is, after everything that just happened, how can we trust you? What? You disappeared for quite some time. Who knows where? The only person who was there with you was Celeste, and a demon who can clearly alter people's memories. And wasn't it a little convenient that she was burnt to cinders almost immediately after you returned? She said it multiple times. That didn't actually kill her. And now you're singling me out as the patron? The one ultimately responsible for the murder of Von Sanctus and Sybil? If that demon made you her puppet, wouldn't this be exactly what she wanted? That's right! How do we know the Heavens Board can't be trusted? We're all hear the stories. He's practically a dissident. He's an agent of the theocracy as plain as day. I can feel the room turning against us. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult you after everything you've done, but I suppose there's one way to confirm your theory. And what's that? Use the Divine Edict on me, just like you've done several times before. If it truly wasn't a league with a demon, shouldn't I have the contract with her? It will appear even if I made to forget about it. Wait, that's you.
Wait, that's right. Wait, he tried that before and it didn't work.
Which means that he definitely doesn't have a contract with her.
See, that's the thing.
Why aren't you doing it? I can't. I already tried it. Nothing appeared. I see. I'm sorry, Mr. Cuthbert. I know you care deeply for her. But we also have Celeste's blood contract, and we've heard her earlier confession. Not to mention, we have no way of knowing whether Celeste is truly free from Eris' influence. If Lady Steelwind is to be saved, we all must accept what needs to be done. I don't like saying this, but I think it's time the trial came to a conclusion. Don't you, Your Grace? Was he really just defending himself, or was this something else? No, he's deflecting. That is clear deflection, Rena. Do you actually believe what I'm saying, or no?
I don't know. It's weird.
You just don't want it to
I
be him, do
I
you?
don't want it to be him because it just like I don't know. I don't know. I don't want it. But knowing the game, they're probably gonna fucking steer it that it's him.
Either way, there was clearly a reason why he hadn't been in the force cage for as long as he claimed. Iris went to so much trouble to hide the fact of Celeste's memory. Aster had to have been part of the plan, intentionally or unintentionally. There had to be some kind of physical involvement on his part, and that might have left behind evidence to prove what he did.
What if?
That makes the most sense, though. He needed to trick Arya into signing the contract somehow.
Have you seen how she is around him? That wouldn't have been very hard to do.
No, Arya may be extremely lovesick around him, but she's still an attorney. She'd be careful to read any contracts she signed. We deduced it earlier that a blood contract was disguised as a normal legal document, and I remember something. When we caught a glimpse of it, you immediately started teasing her.
I'm really trying to. I just can't remember what I saw. If I was teasing her about it, it might have been related to her relationship with Esther.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's you.
I'm sorry, I know that doesn't really narrow it down.
No, that's exactly the clue I needed.
Marriage contract.
Yep.
Marriage license.
Yep. Aster, there is one piece of evidence that proves you were involved in this. Really? The patron controlled Arya and committed each of the murders without having to do anything personally. But this was all contingent on tricking her to sign a contract in the first place. I recall that you went to the meeting with the High Speaker right before the massacre started. It was to discuss your marriage with Arya, wasn't it? Yes, that's correct. Aster, the blood contract that Arya signed needed to look like a normal legal document, but I just realized something while reading it. The language used would have made sense under different contexts. In the contract, Arya gave you her mind, body, and soul. It would bind her to you as long as you both live. Wait, are you saying... No. In other words, till death do you part.
Objection.
Whoever tricked my daughter would have surely destroyed the evidence by now. The demon would out of her way destroy her memories of signing it. I doubt they would have left any copies of the marriage license to be found. Indeed, bringing such heavy accusations against the High Seeker or the King will require more than speculation. First he dares to call the King to testify, now he's trying to indict the High Speaker? When will this madness end? I have more than just speculation, Your Grace. I have a copy of it. But your divine edict only recreates the terms of the blood contract, not the material that's written on it. The original document would have been visible on your copy. That wasn't a copy I was talking about, Aster. What? Yeah, it's him.
I don't like this.
Don't you wonder how I knew about the blood contract? Every attorney has a magical rune stone. It's fitted with artificery. We can use it to take pictures of evidence at crime scenes. Yes, I'm well aware of that. And did you know Arya took a picture of her marriage license she signed? What? She was so happy to finally have your union codified, she took a picture of your marriage license. Even though it was technically illegal to do so. Why would she? The moment she regained consciousness, she thought she was a danger to others. She had no memories of what she did that day, but she knew something was wrong. That's why she locked herself in a cell with an anti-magic field. She was being rightfully cautious. But had she simply left any of those anti-magic fields and checked her runestone, she would have found a picture of a marriage license with the exact same words as her blood contract. So I'll ask you this, Asker. Who gave that marriage license to her? Was it you or the High Speaker? I was never one for stories. I found them to be over-tempting distractions from the cruel reality of the world. But when I was a
Fucking-
child, I loved fairy tales and children's stories. Back then, I was once naive to believe that the king was the most powerful person in Wormgard. I saw the suffering of the people. I saw the commoners who suffered under nobility day after day. And then I saw my father, sitting on the throne, watching it all happen. I hated him. I hated his apathy. I hated his indifference to the people suffering. He did nothing as the four pillars bled the country dry to feed their own vices. Rena?
This is a fucking noble that hates the nobles. He hates himself.
Sad part is, I don't blame him.
I hate this so much.
Nevertheless, I was his firstborn son, and I was next in line to the throne. One day, I'll be able to do what he could not. So I prepared. I studied arcane arts, which I had become the cornerstone of our culture. I mastered pastimes of the aristocracy. Also, I could earn their admiration and respect. However, there was a demon inside my head. She was whispering unnerving temptations. She told me that villains must fall for the innocent to thrive, but I would not hear it. As long as I was still a member of the royal family, and soon I would be the most powerful person in Wormgard. I used my position to connect with the commoners who were suffering. I promised them that I would save them from the tyranny of the nobles who would one day answer to me. But it was all a lie. I simply didn't realize it at the time. The more I challenged the four pillars, the more people suffered. The more my efforts were met with retaliation. The aristocrats thought I was spoiled, and they took the rod to the people. House Frege and Von Sanctus were drunk on their power. They would slaughter as many people as it took to persuade me to fall in line. House Steelwind, House Silva, even the Scale Lord himself, they all cowered in fear of the change and anarchy that did nothing. My only ally, who I thought was unbreakable, had been crippled and driven away by the kingdom's cruelty. I realized why my father sat on the throne to watch with such numbness in his eyes. It was not that he wouldn't do anything, he couldn't do anything. He was forced to watch in horror as the aristocracies held his people ransom. He carried that despair with him inside him like a prison, and it ate away at him worse than any disease. Heavy was the crown, and the hell he brought on whoever sat upon the throne. I'd fallen into despair, and I had no one to give me hope. That was when the demon's voice returned.
You tried mercy, you tried discipline, diplomacy. Where has that brought you? They prey on the innocent because they thought you wouldn't strike back. They butcher them every day, hoping that you've become numb just to like your father.
Like I said, Rena, we need to burn them all to the ground.
No.
Tell me, young prince, how many corpses must be stacked before you accept what needs to be done?
Eris, how can I make such a choice?
You'd be choosing violence, you'd simply be choosing who the violence would be directed at. It's not as if they don't deserve it. You could continue to watch the people you love suffer. You could pat yourself on the back for being more virtuous than your enemies, while the innocent burn. What will you do?
What I must. In truth, it was quite easy. Hunting Von Sanctus and Sybil was no different than shooting wild boars in the forest. Lady Stillwind moved exactly as I needed her to. It was as if I were moving and flexing my own hand. I doubt anyone genuinely misses those two. Even if they did, they were outnumbered by the lives I had saved. So why raise such an outrage over that filth? Why, Mr. Cuthbert? If you don't want to answer, we can drag the truth out of both of you. Don't bother. Aster, no. Tell me, Mr. Cuthbert, do you know what the best kind of lie is? The kind that's hardest to disprove. No, not quite. It's the kind where you won't even try. The best kind of lie is the one you want to believe in. The truth can be right in front of you, but it will make you look away. I imagine you're very familiar with that feeling. Your Majesty, what are you? I'm done with this farce. I'm sure if we brought the High Speaker to the stand, Mr. Cuthbert would just deduce what happened anyway. It was always going to end this way, I suppose. You? Aster, you wretch! Are you saying that it was you? It was, Lucio. What of it? I was simply cleaning up all your messes. If it weren't for Iris's little game, I would have done it more cleanly. She promised me that she would have Alicia McCoy by the end of this. What a mess she made. How could you? And what right do you have to judge my actions, old Scale Lord? Pardon me? No, I think I'll be pardoning myself. I am the King of Wormguard, am I not? It is not my right? You're insane! Do you seriously think everyone in the room will just let you get away with this? I do. Who's gonna stop me? The Scale Lord? That's why he hosted the trial in the first place. His authority is above yours. I didn't ask who could stop me, Tyrion. I asked who was going to. What? Why aren't any of you saying anything? Yes, Rebellion, have me arrested. Put me 7-year-old brother on the throne. I'm sure history will tell you exactly how a kingdom fares when a child wears the crown.
Oh, shit.
Or would you take the throne for yourself? I've read uncensored records of what happened last time, but I'm sure centuries of isolation have done you wonders of your ability to lead. Rebellion? Aster, I will not kill indiscriminately, Mr. Cuthbert. He just admitted to murdering 2 people. He's been prepared to leave from his birth. I willingly turned my head away from the kingdom. I know nothing that the Wormguard needs. I may not know the best course of before me, but I know what painful certainty that it is not to seize control of this nation. Not really surprising. From everything I've seen, negligence have been your one consistent trait. What about you, Lucio? Are you going to try to depose me, the beloved prince, now king of Wormguard? I have nothing but contempt for William Frege, but I suppose I must be thankful. He did a wonderful job tearing you down. The people would never accept you. You're a man with the blood of 1,000s on you. Imagine if you deposed the new king of Wormguard before the precious king's body was even interred. I wonder just how bloody of a civil war that could plunge the nation to. I am sure you can imagine how tempting a weakened Wormguard could look to other nations. Aster, you're holding everyone hostage! Tell me, does this terrify you at all? To know that I can do whatever I please, with no one to stop me? Is that all you've been doing for the rest of this country? And I think that makes checkmate, Mr. Cuthbert. God, I wish I wish one of my orc friends back then was here. You know what they would have done? Thrown an axe right into his head. Call it a day.
This is a shitty situation.
Yeah, it's a simple solution. Because sometimes you need a simple one for even someone like this. It's quite exhilarating to say. I can see why you're so fond of it.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Lucio, she's your daughter. You have to do something.
My daughter would not sacrifice the stability of Wormguard for her freedom. You know that to be true.
Damn it. He killed so many people. He enslaved Arya. He almost did the same to me.
Wait. Why did he need you to sign away your soul?
What do you mean? Iris was the one who wanted it.
But that was his plan. That outcome had to have benefit them both. If Aster is the patron, that means that Pierce originally sent the letter to him.
I mean, yeah, put his brother on the throne and give him a regent. I don't see the problem. Are these people stupid? apparently.
Yeah, but there's a possibility the region could also be corrupt and doing things. You ever heard about the romance of the Three Kingdoms and how that started?
Yes, I am familiar with the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Actually, I've played a game specifically around that concept. Very long time ago, mind you. But
Their king is already corrupt. Yeah, this whole thing kind of sucks. It ain't cool. If you were
it's
his
so
half
weird.
sister,
He does like he's doing this for like I guess the right reason, kind of, but wrong execution.
if you were his half sister, you wouldn't have any claim to the throne. So why would he get in so much trouble to murder Pierce and gain control of you?
Maybe he just wanted to be sure.
But he wouldn't have had Iris head to the prayer room personally if it wasn't important. She can't lie, and if she promised to do a job, that job would have been done. He needed to silence both you and Pierce during the massacre, which means you two were more important targets than Von Sanctus and Sybil.
Okay, but my potential claim to the throne would only be the only reason why he'd be scared of me. If that wasn't a problem, why would he be so scared of Pierce's blackmail?
Would a line of succession be the only reason he was scared of Celeste's patronage? If I recall what I know about Wormgar law regarding the royal throne, wasn't there someone who mentioned about this? The Scaled Lord. I recall a conversation I had with Iris Ilmander.
This.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Wait, really?
As a savior of our kingdom, he and his kin were given an honorary position in our kingdom. The Scaled Lord made Wivengard what it is today. He was given an authority that befits such a legacy.
How have I never heard of this before? I've memorized all of Wormguard's laws.
Practically speaking, it's never been invoked. It's merely a law spun of reverent words to praise the Scaled Lord and appease the church.
Wait, the Scale Lord and his kin could overrule the king's rule? Is Celeste half dragon?
I think she might be.
Wait.
I mean, technically, the Scaled Lord does have a human form. He
That-
could have banged a human.
It is possible.
I mean, see, here's the thing. She's got white hair, and he's got blonde.
It is possible, though.
What is his eye color?
A flood of memories came back to me. Celeste McCoy, by authority of the Wormguard crowd, I'm placing you under arrest. I tried to grab her arm, but it was like something flipped inside of her. She slammed her palm into the knight's chest, his plate armor reverberating as it fell to the ground. 300 knights rushed forward. They tried to grab her and pin her to the ground. She let out a gruntled scream against them, almost sounding like a feral animal. It looked like she was taking all of their strength to keep her pinned down.
You can't teach her self-magic, McCoy. That's not possible.
Hey, I've got a system, okay? I even learned a few new spells today.
How long did it take you to learn these spells?
A few hours, I think.
When a mage casts a spell, they draw upon hardness the ether from their own body. Artificery, on the other hand, draws ether from the naturally laid lines that line through the ground. I am someone who practiced arcane magic for my whole life. I slowly learned how to sense how ether moves around me.
You can do that too? I thought I was the only one.
Oh, that talent is quite a rarity, even among the royal family. I suppose I shouldn't have expected anything less from the Crimson Demon. Even in my human form, I've always had the strength of an ancient dragon.
What? What is it, Tyrion?
Her Her ridiculous strength, her natural talent for learning magic. She inherited all of it from him.
Are you okay? You just got really pale all of a sudden.
Once I reveal this, there's no going back for her. Did I really have the right to do this? No. Arya's freedom rode on this. I'm sorry, Celeste. This could ruin your life.
What? What are you talking about?
How could I even begin to explain this?
Do it.
You don't understand.
I owe you and Arya for what I did. Whatever we need to do is to save Arya. Just keep your promise, okay? Like I said, we're in this together, and I'll always be by your side when you need me.
No matter where you go, we're going there together. Are you two done flirting with each other? Asked her. I know the identity of Celeste's father.
What?
No! You're bluffing! You have to be! You said that no one could contest the rule of Wormguard aside from the Scale Lord. But there's only one person. But there's one more person, isn't there, Aster?
He's worried and mad.
What are you talking about? He's angry and worried because he knows he's about to get fucked. Only the Scale Lord could override the will of the king. And his kin, Lucio. I suppose that's... Huh? Asked the name Wormguard. You needed heirs to capture Celeste during the massacre. It's because her existence would always pose a threat to your rule.
This can't be real.
People of Wormguard nobility, your current king was fearful of my bodyguard's patronage, and now we know why. Celeste McCoy is the daughter of the Scale Lord Rathalion, ancient dragon or creator of all arcane magic. Judging from your reaction, I'm right, aren't I?
Half dragon?
Well, apparently part angel, so you're in good company. So that demon was speaking the truth. As the name Wormguard. As the Scale Lord's kin, Celeste has the authority to pass judgment on you and override your rule. And when you're gone, she will take your place as the ruler of Wormguard. Celeste, think about this. Can you even begin to grasp what it takes to lead a nation, much less a broken one? You'd just be trading one hell for another.
Oh, you're putting a lot of fucking pressure on this girl now.
Yeah, this would break anybody.
Just tell me one thing, Aster. How could you do this to Arya? She trusted you. She loved you.
Loved me? She hated me, and why wouldn't she? I was weak back then. I was pathetic.
Oh, you're such a fucking idiot.
You idiot. She wanted to change Everngard together with you. You didn't need to do any of this.
Is that what you really think? I suppose you would. You probably also think you two are the first people to try to change the nation while working within the laws.
There's nothing wrong with having ideals and working within the law.
My father was like that too. He was a man of ideas once. I watched for my whole life as he compromised on everything he believed in, one ideal after another. It was to keep the peace. We must maintain the stability between the noble house and uphold the law and order. And do you know who paid the price every time? Not him, not me, not any of the nobles who gathered here. No, the people who paid the price were the commoners. The kind of people you two always try to save. I would have honestly thought you understand by now. Oh, fuck.
Why does this fucker not realize that the fucking girl is in love with him?
You know what the sad thing is?
Hmm?
I don't think he was lying about being our fanboy with everything he's saying. That's probably why he was so excited about us. And now we just... Huh?
This shit's weird.
I know. A gulf exists between what is just and what is lawful in this kingdom. We know it's not fair, but we're capable of changing it. You had the power to do just that. I am changing it. You worked so hard to find the truth behind those murders, but here's a little bit of truth that's evident to everyone in this room except you two. Half the people present here today are glad they're gone, and the other half wants to be the one to replace them. The blood I shed in a single hour did more for this kingdom than you two would have done in years. So that's how you plan on fixing the country's problems? By working with demons and killing for a way to a brighter future? If I have to, why not? Every day, across this nation, commoners are killed and oppressed at the hands of the very nobles gathered here. They bleed this country dry and feed on its people like carrion. I am merely returning a much-needed sense of equality. Do you really think any of you are in a position to judge me? All of you, who came running at the news of my father's death? All so you can see me the first to fill my ears with your sycophantic praises? Do you know what the difference between the Empress and Discord and all of you is? That demon was just a bit more honest. Arya wanted to stand with you. Arya's too stupid and naive to do anything.
Oh, don't... She left you. Could you?
She loved her idea of me. She loved a weak and ineffectual prince who would have been born watching his kingdom rot with a damn smile.
She loved your kindness.
This is kindness. The blood I will spill will be the greatest kindness the kingdom has ever known. And once I am done, Wormgar will be better and stronger for it.
Esther.
McCoy, I don't care what you are. The Scale Lord's daughter, the rightful heir, none of that matters to me. I will save my kingdom and its people, and I will carve the rot out of its heart piece by bloody piece. Nothing will stand in my way. I am Aster de Wormgar, King of Wormgar, and consort to the Lord of the Six. I am nothing but a dead man. Volnus. Lucy. Oh. What?
No.
Lucio, what have you done? The blood contract, Mr. Cuthbert. What? My daughter's blood contract. Does it still exist? Check my satchel. Sure enough, Arya's blood contract had been completely disintegrated into ash. Its conditions had been fulfilled, hadn't they? One of them no longer lived. Excellent. Lucio, this is not what we discussed. My daughter would have never be free as long as that wretch lived. McCoy agreed to take this place. This was always how it was going to end. Lucio, I understand, but how could we possibly... Save your breath, Cuthbert. I already know. Kingsguard, what are you standing around for? The Grand General has committed regicide. Arrest him at once.
Arrest myself.
I am 100% sure that was not general form. That was his father's side just coming out at that point. Because the guy literally was insulting his daughter with that tirade. I think any father would have done that.
I do not did Aster truly not understand that fucking Arya loved him?
You said he was an idiot. I guess there was our proof.
Yes, fuck.
How do I get rid of this? Because it's been like this for a while.
Get rid of what?
Shit. No, it was like that for a while. Oh, we didn't really miss anything. We sat in ruins nearby. It looked like several of the nobles here were doing the same thing. We didn't know what to say to each other. I could feel my stomach churning.
He was a terrible person. He killed people. He tried to kill us. He took control of Arya like it was nothing to him. but I really wish we could have.
Changed his mind? Sometimes people are beyond salvation. He made his choice.
But Arya, how is she? Oh, I'm glad I found you before you left.
The Eye of Horus could only see an abyss where her heart was.
Oh, Arya. I'm so... McCoy, I've come to inform you that I'll be charging you with perjury. Okay, whatever you... What? No one is above the law, not even the Queen. That was made apparent when...
She didn't trail off, her voice didn't break. Her voice simply stopped like a machine that had ceased function.
Arya?
I don't even think she knows how to process this at this point. Like, you gotta admit, there was a lot to take in with what happened.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't know what I would do in this situation.
The person I thought I loved was using me, killed a lot of people, used me as a weapon, and then my father killed that same person. There's no way to actually comprehend.
Anyways, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, she definitely broke.
You do have a talented defense counsel, after all.
Right. What do I say to her?
Anyways, I wanted to thank you for the work you've done, Mr. Cuthbert. I truly mean it when I say you have my gratitude.
Yeah, of course.
Anyways, I have much work to get done now that my... Now that the Grand General is in custody.
Yeah.
What's that all about? Why didn't you say anything to her?
I didn't see anything through the eye.
I guess I don't really blame her for guarding her emotions.
No, Celeste, I didn't see anything.
What?
I looked at her with the eye. She wasn't holding anything back. There was no anger, no sadness, no fear, no joy. I'd never seen that before. But you're right. I should have said something. I'm going to.
You're speaking with a broken woman.
Celeste grabbed my hand before I could leave.
I'll talk to her.
Are you sure?
She's my friend, and I owe her.
It looked like I had gotten the acquittal of yet another client, but it didn't tie up quite so neatly as I hoped.
What do you mean she's gone? She was just here.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty? I don't know what the future had in store for all of us, but it's not as if we're different than usual. We had a power now, the power to give hope to every commoner in Wormguard. Together, we would give the kingdom they deserve.
You guys know nothing about fucking ruling
No.
a kingdom. Damn it, Arya. Where are you? These two fucking chuckleheads do not know how to rule a fucking country.
I know.
And, like, the fucking scaled lord, he also knows nothing about fucking ruling a country. So she doesn't have anybody she can talk to that actually understands how to fucking rule a country. Because it's not that simple.
I know. Why do you think I keep saying I don't want to do anything with ruling? I know I'd fuck it up. I know I make more problems. That's why I like to keep to myself half the time.
I mean, you don't have the fucking claim to a throne as far as I know.
Me either. And truthfully, if I did, I'd probably walk away anyway. Because I'm not trained for it. Celeste froze. This man was the person she'd been looking for. What was she supposed to say to him? She never thought she'd get this far. You're looking for Miss Steelwood, aren't you?
Yeah, how did you know?
She's been sitting outside my lair for a while. I tried speaking to her, but...
Yeah, I get it. I'm gonna try anyway.
Of course.
Rathian?
Yes?
I'm not mad about it, you know. Julian and Funheart are a part of my life because of what you did. Plus, now I know that I'm half dragon. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Miss McCoy.
Come on, don't call me that.
Right. Of course, Celeste. So, I've been meaning to ask. About you and Mr. Cuthbert, are you two...
Oh, wow. Look how late it is. I'd better go talk to Arya right now. I'll see you later, Scaled Dad. I mean, Scaled... bye.
No wonder Lucio went so far.
Hey, Arya? Oh, Celeste, what are you doing here? Just making sure you're okay. You are doing okay, right? I am. There's no need to worry about me.
She is not okay. You don't think she's okay, do you?
Mm-mm. She's lying. Are you looking at the stars? I was looking at the moon. It's full tonight. Do you mind if I watch it with you? Do as you wish. You're my superior. You know, it was a full moon outside the night my parents found me in their inn. That's why they named me Celeste. It's an ancient word for the moon. Is that so? Yeah, they thought I was a gift from the Scaled Lord. She kinda was. It's a little funny when you think about it. By the way, I never got to thank you for sticking up for me before. What? Remember, you jumped down onto the stand. I don't think Tyrion believed me at that point. If you'd never done that, who knows how this could have ended up. Thank you for that, Arya. It's merely taking the most obvious course of action. Yeah, I guess I don't know what I expected anything else. You're not really gonna charge me with perjury, are you? Of course I am. Damn. But we do require you to hold the structure of our kingdom together. We won't sentence you to the dungeons, but we'll have to consider some community service. Ugh, fine. My father told me I was being too lenient. Lucio needs to keep his mouth shut. I understand in some way. We all do stupid things for the people we love, after all. Stupid. Are you? How could I have been so stupid? Hey, you're not. I am a complete and utter fool. I'm an attorney for Lord's sakes. I've read so countless legal documents. And when I signed that contract, I felt something was wrong. But I was too stupidly happy. That's not fair. No one expected him to do something like that. Now my father, he is gonna pay for my mistakes. I'm sorry. Celeste, he used me like a puppet. With my hands and my magic, he made me. I'm sorry, Arya. What he did to you is horrible. I don't know how to make it better, but you're not alone, okay? I don't know how to make it better, but you're not alone, okay? I'll be here as long as you need me to. Thank you. I think I'll drop the charges of perjury against you. Wait, are we still on that?
Mr. Cuthbert, we received word from House Frege. The story we created should be printed in the papers as we speak.
I don't like this. We're lying to the people of Wyverngard about what really happened. Not to mention the story prints me as some kind of god.
I understand your reservations, but Aster was right about how common folk felt about him. If we told the people what actually happened...
They would never believe it. They'd think that his death was a part of some sort of political conspiracy. Even with this cover story, we can't be certain that they still won't suspect that.
Arya?
Shouldn't you be resting? Nonsense, I'm just gonna sit around feeling sorry for myself while everyone else fixes my mistakes.
She may be hiding her pain behind a smile, but she was still shutting down her emotions like before.
As much as it pains me, we should strive to carry forth the virtues that Aster represented to the common folk. Wyverngard will gain more from those false virtues than from the person that he truly was. The stability of our nations must be maintained to move forward, and we must use the people's piety to do that. Then so be it. Arya. I'm the Grand General of Wyverngard. I will do my best to support your rule.
As will a skilled lord. They smiled in gratitude in their words, but she meekly glanced at me expectantly. Do you even have to ask? And it's not just us. I'll do my best to make sure that the rest of Wormguard supports you too.
Oh yeah, since you two patched things up, we could also ask for Ruby's help.
Oh, right, I forgot I was supposed to meet with her this morning. I need to apologize to her about that.
Wait, have you still not told her about what happened yet?
Yeah, sorry. Turns out my bodyguard now became the ruler of an entire nation because she was laid by a dragon egg. How do you explain that to anybody?
Oh. Also, she's probably my wife now.
We have more important things to worry about. I think she'll understand.
Tyrion, the last time you saw her, you manifested a blood contract without explaining anything. Then you vaguely said something about helping Arya.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything to her once things quiet down.
Tyrion, the story we fabricated about is being printed right now. Everyone with Wyverngard is gonna read it in that paper, including her.
Oh. Oh boy.
What's all that noise about?
What? Have you been underground a rock, lady? Read the morning paper. The Scale Lord has returned.
What? Demonic attack claims the lives of prominent figures. Chaos broke out yesterday during the private wedding between Arya Steelwind and Crown Prince Aster de Wyvernguard. It is the surprise attack orchestrated by a malevolent demon with devastating losses inflicted upon our kingdom, shattering the very foundations of our power and stability.
The carnage left in the wake of the abyssal assault was nothing short of catastrophic. Among the fallen were Lady Coraline Sybil, Lord Von Sanctus, and Lord Lucio Steelwind. Both King Oliver and Crown Prince Aster made a heroic attempt to repel the foul monster. And while the profane demon was found and defeated, the King and Crown Prince tragically lost their life in the ensuing battle.
However, amidst the chaos and despair, a glimmer of hope emerged to prevent the wisdom from descending into further disarray.
The Scale Lord himself descended from the heavens in restoring order and making a profound proclamation. In a selfless act to maintain the integrity and the unity of Wormguard, the Scale Lord anointed his holy daughter as the new Queen of Wormguard.
Ugh, again with the scared lord nonsense. It reeks of violent political coup from this holy daughter. Says there's a picture of her on the next page.
What? Is that? How interesting.
Celeste?
I'm telling you, I don't know how she did it, but she took over the entire kingdom. She's not gonna come after us, is she? Oh, you missed it?
Yeah, I missed it. That's okay.
It said, alright, what the fuck? Alright, after hearing what happened to my former lord, I thought a lot about my actions. It was I think it was meant to be loud, but here, let me see if I can put it in text log. Right there.
Alright, what the fuck?
I mean, I don't blame her. How would you react if you read something like that?
I don't know.
And it said I was the ruler of the Feywilds.
I don't know. I might need to commit arson at that point.
Now you want to be the arsonist. After hearing what happened to the former lord, I thought a lot about my actions. I won't ask you to forgive me, your majesty, but I want to continue to atone for the harm I've all caused.
I'll continue my studies in the fields of conjuration. With the kingdom in such disarray, it falls upon people like me to maintain order. Why are you looking at me like that?
We'd never be able to do this if it weren't for the Draconic Trading Company.
I feel partially responsible for what happened to the Imperial Academy. I'd like to make amends, however I can.
Don't worry about that. Business has always been booming ever since we set up shop at Rothamel. More customers just mean more work for me. I've been developing my necromancy ever since I began working under Lord Ascabos. I think I've grown quite good at it. Don't get ahead of yourself. You've grown competent at it. That was a joke. You're probably the best necromancer I know. Aside from me, of course. I'm sorry, but I still can't remember anything. But from what I've read in my records, perhaps that's for the best.
Even if your memories are gone, your crimes can't be changed. You still have to serve for your sentence, but I do hope that you can live out the rest of your life in peace. Hello! Oh, it's Keaton. Hello, it's been a while.
It's a kitten. How you doing?
Yeah, how have you been doing?
What are you looking at? Wait! Oh no, it's you! The crazy chick isn't you with you, is she? Why are you looking behind me, man?
What did you just call me? We miss you too, Kitten.
Oh, we missed you too.
I'm glad you're doing better.
Oh Lord, run for it, Gavin! Good to see you, Mr. Cuthbert. From what I hear, you certainly moved up in the world. Yeah, a lot has happened. I don't even know where to begin. I'm glad to see the refinery's doing well.
You have to drink water, Juris.
Let me see if I got some water near me. Well, I got distilled next to me, so that'll work.
Distilled water.
I need it for a machine to breathe. Especially in my sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
So Tremo good when I get head pets?
There we go. I'm glad to see the refinery's doing well. Well, I suppose I have you to thank for that. You're quite the... What did Her Majesty call you? An angel investor. Yes, that's it. Actually, I'm here on behalf of Her Majesty. We both had an idea for a business venture. And we think it would be a good precedent if we employed a company with your business practices. Oh, I think I like the sound of that. I still have much to learn about leading a noble house, but I hope I can bring House Frigga and Wormguard to a brighter future.
I think it's about time I ended the constant feuding between Steelwinds and the Friggas. And I'd like for us to work together.
I may not know much, but that would certainly sound like a step in the right direction. Tracker will do his best to help Queen. You know I always gotta do the Scooby-Doo voice for the dog.
Man.
I appreciate the jest of Tracker, but I don't think... Banks need gold, right? Tracker could dig up gold. And that makes checkmate, Mr. Cuthbert. What?
You just lose?
No, I demand a rematch! Learn to lose with dignity for the Lord's sake. I'm glad I let him keep those armbands.
That was kind of pointless.
I think you did this one.
Alright. I did.
Yeah.
To think the Scaled Lord's daughter would descend to lead our kingdom to prosperity. Thank the Scaled Lord for bringing upon the Queen into our kingdom.
Yeah, you were there for most of the trial. You know actually what happened.
The Scaled Lord works in mysterious ways. Lord bless him, fate has brought you to where you are today. Oh, if I were a speck on the Scaled Lord's claw.
I guess you're kinda right.
You may have everyone else fooled, but I know how this story goes. A mage is still a mage, and a noble is still a noble.
Come on, don't be like that.
Hey, if you want to prove me wrong, then by all means. I ain't holding my breath. I suppose you have every reason not to trust anyone. But we are going to fix this kingdom.
I really wish you would talk to us. We need some time to process everything that's happened. And I don't think he'll be very receptive to us. At least not right now. Should probably hire a professional he could talk to. Are you okay? Yes, I appreciate your coming here with me. His actions were absolutely deplorable. I was hoping coming here would give me closure, but with Von Sanctus and Sybil gone, we have had much easier time repairing our kingdom. I feel uneasy about all this. No, I also see what you mean. He may have had good intentions, but he refused to let anyone work with him. Even with Iris, they were just using each other. I do think he really wanted to change Rivengard, but he would only do it in his own terms. Even if he did end up achieving his goals, the legacy he'd leave behind would be one of blood. No lasting peace or justice could have had its foundation. Surprisingly mature for you. Hey, I'm always mature. Goodbye, Aster.
Are you kidding me, Ruby? What kind of ridiculous case was that?
Weren't you the one, the monkey in the stand during Beatrice's trial?
Yeah, I suppose you have a point there.
Truth is often stranger than fiction. You should know that better than anyone.
Oh my god, I just realized. Is this what I've been doing to Arya?
Hey, you're the one that wanted to be lead prosecutor.
I'm only filling in for her until we can find a qualified replacement.
Well, if you ever get bored as the life as a royal, there's always a spot open in my office. Oh, I see they allowed you to keep your axe.
I thought I ordered you to stop visiting me.
I outrank you now, Father.
McCoy's impertinence is rubbing off on you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I am glad to see you in such good spirits. I suppose I underestimated you.
I'm surprised you're not sentencing me to death. I suppose I should be grateful. Yeah, we kinda need you alive, so we know when Iris is back. You're using me like a canary in a coal mine. I'm most proud of you two. Although I am curious why she hasn't returned yet. What the hell is this? Why are you preventing me from leaving?
Well, well, I can't very well let you make a fool of yourself a second time. You are not to leave the Sixth Circle until I tell you otherwise. So says the word of Asmodeus.
Are you grounding me?
If you want to behave like a petulant child, I'll treat you like one.
I swear when I get out of here.
What have I told you about speaking in future tense?
Are you sure you don't want to move into the castle with us, Mom? No, I've grown attached to this place. It was your father's, and it doesn't seem right to abandon it. Yeah, I get what you mean. Anyways, I just want to give you two some privacy. Mom. Stop dragging your feet, Tyrion. I want to live to see my grandkids. Mom. And then they fucked.
Oh, ahoy, Cuthbert! I have everything ready for tonight.
What?
It's nothing. Pretend like you don't know anything. What? Oh, I see. So it's for her.
What are you doing?
It's a surprise.
Alright, whatever you say. So I was wondering, you lived a really long time, right?
I have.
Do I have any siblings?
No, I'm sorry. There was one many centuries ago, but I lost her. It was rare, even across the centuries when I've sought companionship. Dragons are magical beings, and the creation of offsprings is rare. So much so that it's a miracle you were born. I'm sorry, but you are alone.
I don't really feel that way. I think I spent too much time with Arya. And then she's basically my sister. And Tyrion, well,
Perhaps I should have some words with Mr. Cuthbert.
don't you dare. And then they fucked.
That's her dad!
I mean, Celeste fucks her man. So, we meet again, Crimson Demon. Who keeps telling people about that nickname?
Who knows? It could have been anyone.
Tyrion. You don't like it? I could help you come up with a new one. I'm good, thanks. How about Scaled Empress? Okay, I actually really like that. It was really long.
Well, I believe it's epilogues, that's why.
So yeah. That's how it all happened. He really did. He found a blood contract drafted by the Empress of Discord. I thought you'd be more happy about what Iris did to you. He had no idea what he's done. Come on. It can't be that bad. Demons naturally despise the Celestians and their magic, and they pride themselves on the ability to deceive others. Avoided blood contracts, especially by a Heaven's Board, is the highest disgrace for a demon. Rarely happens. Even the weakest demons know not to leave any openings like that. And honestly irritates me how much less meticulous she was when she made your contract. What was she thinking? Is she really that big of a deal? As Modi is the king of demons, a god amongst gods, Iris is his daughter. So, is she gonna go tell this to him? This is serious. No one has ever voided a contract drafted by the Lord of Hell. It's unheard of. Your sweetheart is gonna attract more unwanted attention from Hell and Heaven. Then you need to tell me everything I can. I need to know what's coming. I don't want concessions. I don't plan on spending the rest of my life in this cell. Beatrice, you committed first-degree murder. He was a terrible person. He was your dad. He would have been executed for his crimes anyway, assuming he didn't just run. Can you imagine how difficult it would be to track someone down with that much gold? The way I see it, I saved you people a lot of trouble. I'm not gonna pardon you, Beatrice. I don't want to be pardoned, I just want to listen to Lucio working out in his cell all day. Honestly, get that man a book or something. He needs a hobby.
I mean, what else was he gonna do? Sit around?
She
do
just
nothing?
wants her cell moved.
Probably that.
It's like all he does is work out all fucking day. All I hear is as he's deadlifting.
He's deadlifting that axe he brought in with him. And the guards are
Fine,
like,
let me see what I
should
can
we
do about that."
take it away? Do you want to take that thing away from him? No.
Nope. Nope. I'll see what I can do about getting you some heavily supervised outings. I'm blind. What am I gonna do? Turn yourself invisible and run away? I am insulted that you think I'm that uncreative. She does have a fucking demon that she packs with, so...
Yeah.
Are you all really going to be okay? What do you mean? You're now the ruling queen of Wivengard, the most powerful kingdom in the world. Every order that you make, every word that you say, could have unimaginable worldwide consequences. Can you please not remind me of that? So, you do recognize that, then? Why are you telling me this? Because you're gonna have to live the rest of your life in a world full of... Anything and everything you do could shatter the lives of millions. I'm rooting for you. I really am, bud. The weight of that responsibility is what drove Aster insane. Even Wrathling couldn't handle it. Wait, he took the crown? Many centuries ago. All it took was one lapse of judgment for him to cause one of the largest famines in Wivengard's history. Millions died. Oh my god. Just something to think about. Thanks, Beatrice. Anyway, if you want to know more about Hell's hierarchy, you'll need to start from the Lords of Hell. You're actually familiar with one of them, the Lord of the First, Bahamut. The skilled Lord's demon? Did the horns, scales, and fiery breath not imply that? I guess that makes me demon adjacent then. That's making me rethink your feelings for the Heavensborn. Honestly, I think that makes me like him more. I think he might actually hate you too. Yeah, well, you're stuck with us. For now. Whatever. Tell me more about the Lords 2 through 9. Makes sense. Rena likes to the good girl to the bad guy. Shut up.
So that's why
If she was a bad girl, she might like good guys.
So
No.
that's why you like Sephiroth so much.
Shush.
And Seto Kaiba.
Shut up. He's not a bad guy. I mean, he technically helps Yugi in later. I mean, he starts off as a villain, but he
And
actually helps
Griffith.
out later. Griffith did nothing wrong.
And earlier George Yazara.
But how does this explain Owen? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. No.
The eldest Frigga had some idea of what was coming, but perhaps it was best to hold on to it for now. It wasn't as if she fully understood the politics of the gods either. But from what little she knew, demons wouldn't be the only one coming after them. Hey, I'm clocking out for today.
Thank you for your work, Orem. I'll see you tomorrow.
So... Are you getting back into the swing of things?
I'd like to think so. I need to make sure everything's in order for Tyrion takes over. He's capable, but he's never managed an organization of this size.
I can't believe I'm gonna have to take orders from that kid.
Was there something else, Orem?
Yeah.
Spit it out. I'm very busy.
Men are idiots, Arya.
What?
Yeah, we're all just dumb idiots. We're all bumming around, bumping into shit without a care in the world. Sometimes we're blind to what's right in front of us, you know? So don't let one idiot get you down. You're a good kid, Arya. You deserve the best.
I don't think you should be calling your superior a kid.
I like the sentiment, but I think he could have worked on the wording a bit better.
Could have been. He's trying to make her feel better for...
Aster.
Yeah.
Are you still mad I got it right?
I think it's... I don't know. I don't like the ending. I'm not mad. I just find it annoying that, like... It just kind of came out of... It felt like it came out of left field.
The commander stammered for a while before his face just squeezed into a scowl. Then write me up. I don't care anymore. He slammed the door before stopping his way into the city streets. He garbled under his breath the entire time. Ari let out a chuckle. A part of her was really going to miss working with him.
Okay, so they're just gonna turn the lights on.
During certain times of the year, the ley lines around the Onyx become extremely potent. A lot of businesses here take advantage of that to charge the arcane power cells with their homes. Those effects are amplified when they do it simultaneously.
Such a nerd. Wait, if all this is happening in the city, why are we out in the ocean?
Come on, you'll love this. The ocean was quiet, save for the humming of the small boat's engine against the water.
Dude, it's really dark. Are you sure it's safe to sail a boat out here?
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of light soon.
Soon.
In about 3, 2, 1. One by one, each of the buildings on Onyx light up in a flame spreading across the city. Every light in the house is lit up, their collective warm glow washing over the city and shimmering over the ocean. So let's just stare at the sight wide-eyed. Her eyes were gleaming, their topaz crystal reflecting on the glow warm of the city.
Okay, I take it all back. I love this.
Noah used to bring my mother and me out here every year for this. It's actually a lot brighter than I ever was back then. I'm glad I got the chance to show it to you, Celeste.
Thank you.
She began fidgeting with her fingers, looking away from me. We just sailed in silence, drinking in the sight of the lit city. The wind shifted. It carried the scent of salt and seaweed with it.
miss being able to spend time with you like this.
Yeah, me too.
So much simpler when you were just an attorney and I was just your bodyguard. But now I'm a skilled lord's daughter and you're the lead prosecutor. We barely get to see each other.
But at least we're together now. And you have something to remember whenever we're apart.
Yeah. What?
Your thoughts are leaking, Celeste.
Oh. What do you... It's been so long I forgot to. It's not fair. You were supposed to say it first.
It's...
I kind of hate the high of horse sometimes.
I said silently, moved to sit next to her. She didn't seem to object, but she couldn't meet my eyes. How do I get rid of this UI thing?
I have no... There's a thingy that says hide the UI.
Oh yeah? Take a look what happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Then you're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah. I tried it earlier, so... She glanced at me for a moment, her eyes widened, and she quickly turned away. But she slowly slid closer to me, her shoulders pressed against mine. Her hand slid into mine. I squeezed as if it was the most precious thing in the world to me. She slowly turned to me, and then I turned to face her. We just stared at each other, sharing 1,000 confessions in one look.
That's crazy. It's definitely not meant to stay up for this part.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's like a UI glitch. It's been like that for a while.
I mean, it's probably because it's a small, like one person making this game, right?
It's an indie, so it's a smaller group.
Mm-hmm.
We were both
And
going
then they
to,
smooched.
yeah, see a lot of changes in our lives. But this moment was one of them, and I wouldn't take any other path that didn't leave here.
You'll always keep our promise, right?
No matter where each of us goes, we'll always be together.
Aww. Good.
I love you, Celeste.
I love you too.
Sorry.
This is all a little much.
It's okay. Right now, we have all the time in the world.
Rena, we should practice this ending.
I'll do this. Have you heard about what happened in Wormguard? Is that why you called me here? This could have been an email, High Inquisitor. This is serious. I must accept responsibility. Keeping records of the Heavens Board was my duty. I have no idea how this tyrion cuthbert slipped past me. Freya was always a slippery one. Even I lost track of her. And I'm happy she got a chance to settle down before everything that happened. Miles! Illa, he's just one Heavensborn. He's harmless. He brought the Lord of the Six to the court of Bloody Azimuth. Do you have any idea the amount of damage they could have done to all of creation from there? You worry too much. We're still here, aren't we? The multiverse is intact and everything is fine.
The multiverse is intact.
Miles, he has the Eye of Odin. That's impossible. I borrowed some of your drones from the armory. I sent them to the court of Azeroth myself. Illa, these readings, they're exactly the same as the one we gathered during our experiment with Frey. He's awakened his power, albeit briefly. And he did it in front of the Lord of the Six. You must assume that the Lord of the Knife knows about it as well. Does His Majesty know? Did he approve of the little reconnaissance mission? Of course not. I believe the path forward is clear. We must inform Heaven. They'll want to know this. I've been hearing rumors through the grapevine lately. The Lord of the Knife has begun moving his forces. He must know Arc Sentinel. You know better than anyone else. Nothing is impossible when the House of Horus is involved. Alright, you win. Look into this. Try to sell it to Wormguard as a diplomatic mission. But exercise discretion. If they ever find out about what we did with Freya, I understand. It'd mean warm of Wormguard. Thank you, Ancestral Arc Sentinel. I'll speak to His Majesty about this at once. Sorry for disturbing.
Thank God I didn't wait at 5 p.m. for time for the stream. Wow.
You don't understand, Hila. If what you're saying is true, it could spell the war of the Outer Planes. Maybe they're setting up for a sequel?
I mean, they mentioned a multiverse. It's definitely setting up for a sequel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like the Aster part.
I know. You didn't like that the himbo was actually the villain the whole time.
I don't know. It just felt like left field.
What?
Oh no, they're talking about soup in my server right now.
Well, I believe that is the end of this Mischief Monday. And it might be a while before we do more Mischief Mondays again. You got anything to say, Rena?
Take care. Have a nice night. Sleep well.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy.
What are you going to be playing tomorrow, though?
Metal Gear Solid.
Correct. I'll be there to help you out.
Meh.
I'll be your support for that. Because I'm going to be doing the original Metal Gear before that.
Oh.
Alright. I'm going to rate it to somebody we haven't rated in a long while. Raystar Cosplay. So everybody, take care. Take well along. And I will see you all tomorrow with Metal Gear. And probably tomorrow on her channel with more Metal Gear. Anything else you want to say, Rena?
Take good care.
Alright, bye.
Bye.